The man had just gotten into his wife's car when he sensed something was wrong. A strange, fishy smell filled the air. He turned his head and saw a lipstick mark on his wife's neck. He immediately realized his wife had been seeing someone else. 7 years of love shattered just like that. But the man didn't confront the woman. It turned out the woman was a billionaire CEO, and he, on the other hand, was unemployed. The vast difference in their social status made the man feel incredibly inferior. He understood. Even a big argument wouldn't save their love. He calmly canceled all documents related to him and bought a plane ticket for a week later. This time, he decided to leave. At this moment, the man didn't yet know his departure would drive the female CEO into endless despair. After completing the formalities, the man stepped outside. He saw an interview with the female CEO playing on a building across the street. The female CEO was frantically expressing to the host her love for her husband. She loved her husband even more than she loved God, and she proudly boasted that she had made matching rings for her husband by hand. But the man found it utterly ironic. The female CEO's lover was named Smith. He didn't know how Smith got his phone number. Smith often sent him boasting messages, and the female CEO didn't just make him a ring. Smith also had an identical one. Her love was cheaper than Coca-Cola. After finishing his business, the man went home. The female CEO came back from work too. She brought a bouquet of his favorite flowers. She passionately expressed how much she missed him, but the man's gaze was fixed on the lipstick mark on her chest. He didn't want to play along with the emotional drama. He was about to turn and leave, but the female CEO suddenly embraced him. The female CEO looked aggrieved. She wondered why the man had been so cold to her the past couple of days. She invited him to go for a walk outside. The man looked at the woman he had been married to for 10 years. In the end, he softened and agreed. The female CEO had no idea. No matter how passionate she was, she couldn't win back his love. The man and the female CEO arrived by the river. They hadn't walked 2 steps when the female CEO's phone suddenly rang. She quickly found an excuse to leave him, but the man remained very calm. He returned to his car. A few minutes later, he received a message from Smith with the chat history. It turned out that the female CEO was going to meet her lover the next day. The man unconsciously clenched his fists. At this moment, the female CEO came back after sending her message. She still looked like the dutiful wife, but the man couldn't help but open the car door and vomit. It was too disgusting. The female CEO asked the man what he was going to do tomorrow. The man remembered her date with Smith the next day, so he said he wanted to accompany her to the company. The female CEO looked rather embarrassed after hearing that, but she was afraid that refusing would make him suspicious, so she reluctantly agreed. The next day, they arrived at the company. The man just wandered around casually.